Welcome to Tuesday Saints Poetry. I'm excited to be back, and yes, it's been quite a while, and I'm back just in time to finally share with you the last poem that I would do on the short series of poems that I was doing on Saint John Paul II, because his feast day is coming up this Saturday, and yes, I'll share a little bit more with you. About my memories in his native land this past summer, Poland, while I was on pilgrimage. So let us get ready. Material by St. John Paul II. Listen, the even knocking of hammers, so much their own, I project onto the people, to test the strength of each blow. Listen now, electric current, cut through a river or rock, and a thought grows in me day after day. The greatness of work is inside man, hard and cracked. His hand is differently charged by the hammer, and thought differently unravels in stones. As human energy splits from the strength of stone, cutting the bloodstream and artery in the right place. Look how love feeds on this well-grounded anger, which flows into people's breath as a river bends by the wind, and which is never spoken, but just breaks high vocal cords. Passerbys scuttle off into doorways. Someone whispers, "Yet here is a great force." Fear not, man's daily deeds have a wide span. A straight riverbed can't imprison them long. Fear not, for centuries they all stand in him, and you look at him now through the even knocking of hammers. Bound are the blocks of stone, the low voltage wire, cut deep in the flesh, an invisible whip. Stones know this violence. When an elusive blast rips their ripe compactness and tears them from the eternal simplicity, the stones know this violence. Yet, can the current unbind the full strength? It is he who carries that strength in his hands, the worker. Hands are the heart landscape. They split sometimes, like ravings into which an undefined force rolls. The very same hands which man only opens when his palms have had the feel of toil. Now he sees, because of him alone, others can walk in peace. Hands are a landscape. When they split, the pain of the sores surges free as a stream, but no thought of pain, no grandeur in pain alone. For his own grandeur he does not know how to name. No, not just hands drooping with the hammer's weight, not the taut torso, muscles shaping their own style, but thought informing his work. Deep, knotted in wrinkles of his brow, and over his head, joined in a sharp arc, shoulders and veins vaulted. So, for a moment, he is a Gothic builder, caught by a vertical thought, born in the eyes. No, not a profile alone, not a mere figure between God and the stone, sentenced to grandeur and error. Thank you for watching. That was Tuesday Saints Poetry with a poem by St. John Paul II, and it is called Material. And by now, you know his book that that has been translated in English, and that I've been selecting some of the poems from. So yes, go get it. Really. These are the people who have inspired me, who inspire me to continue to write poetry. And yes, don't you forget, my book is out, Making Wise History, and it's been a privilege to go on pilgrimage both in Poland and in the Czech Republic. So there will be a lot of different things that I'll be experimenting and doing. So give me your feedback. You know, I see that the subscriptions are going up, so keep subscribing and comment. Let me know what you think. Share your thoughts with me. Thank you for listening again. That was Tuesday Saints Poetry, and I shall see you next week.